The followers that get ready with me using the Maqpro foundation. This is a wax foundation, and it's by Le Maquillage, which this is kind of what it looks like. And also this is a kind of like corrector for the skin. And this is what I have right now. If you want to see what I did in order to accomplish this look, please keep on watching.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my face, and this is the Makeup Forever. So I'm putting that all over my face. Okay, so this is the corrector, and it has all the colors. So that's the back of it, and that's the number for each color. The second one is the foundation, and this is where you build all your colors. And like I said, this is a wax. So I'm playing it by ear, and I'm just kind of looking at the colors. And I have this little metal spatula that I'm putting it on my hand, because the heat of my hand is gonna make it melt. So I'm kind of mixing it, putting a little more of the orange, and I'm mixing it. And that's the color. So I'm looking at my face, and those are the parts that I have hyperpigmentation or melasma. And I'm taking a brush, and that's a different brush. So synthetic brush is what I'm using there, and it's, I don't know if you can see it, but immediately it covers everything. So again, I'm putting a little more. And I'm putting a little bit of the green, like all those colors mixed in makes the color that I'm looking for. Again, there we go. And again, this is a product that, like I said, this is literally building your own foundation. And that's what I'm doing. I'm using, like I said, in a synthetic brush is what works with it. So it's kind of what I'm doing. Here it is. And yeah, I'm just making sure I'm putting a little more. Okay, so since I have a darkness under by my lips, I'm using the orange to counteract the darkness. So it's the orange, and I'm just, as you can see, I'm putting a lot of it there. And then I'm using that color, like beige. And like I said, this is just literally playing with colors. This is what I like about it. This is not a foundation that if you're just, this is more building it, and it takes you a while. So if you don't have enough time, this would not be the foundation for you. Again, I'm putting more, and I'm gonna put underneath my eyes. So then, I don't know if you can see, but I'm trying to do a color corrector there first. Like a salmon color is what I'm trying to do. And I'm gonna put the other color on top. There you go. And I'm gonna put the other one on top. Like I said, this and underneath my nose and my chin. And again, with this, I think I'm gonna contour there. Yep, I'm gonna contour. And I'm gonna mix it. Like I said, I'm mixing it in the back of my hand, because there you go. I'm in the back of my hand because the heat of my hand is melting the wax. I'm contouring my nose on top of my lip and my jaw. And again, I'm using another brush. Since this is a darker color, I'm using that one. And it melts super quick. This is something that it's the consistency, it's like butter. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm using that brush, and again, it's another synthetic brush. You need synthetic brush for all of these. Again, I'm just making sure that everything is blended, and as you can see, it's seamless. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight. I'm looking for something lighter, and I'm gonna put that on the areas that I need to highlight. And again, I'm gonna use a brush to melt that color. This is a I'm gonna set it, and this is for Nikia Joy powder, and I'm doing that all over my face. I need to set it since I have oily skin. Okay, so now I'm gonna use that also to clean my eyebrow. So got a little brush, and I'm kind of chiseling my eyebrow, and I'm gonna put a little bit of powder in order to set it. So this is like a cream. It's like I said, it's a wax. You need something to powder to set it. And here I am doing my eyes, so that I was priming my eyes. And this is from Lorac, and I'm starting with the transition color. Okay, this is the one from Pat McGrath, and this is the 005. And this is, I believe, is the copper. So I'm using all the 005. You have the copper, you have the gold, and that's the copper, but that's a powder. So I did the cream, and now I'm gonna do the powder on top of it. So that's the copper. And I'm gonna do in both eyes. And this is a gold. And I believe I lost that footage. I can't find it, so I went to the next thing, which is the Lorac, and that's a green color. That's a forest green. And that's what I'm doing there. I'm just intensifying my outer V. I have hooded eyes, so I'm trying to lift my eyes. I have hooded downturned eyes, so I'm trying to lift my eyes. And here it is. This is a MAC brush. And again, I have hooded eyes, so that when I'm lining my eyes, this is from LA Splash, and it's called Architect. And this is really, really good if you have hooded eyes, because it's very, very thin. So like I said, we have hooded eyes, you have to make the line really thin. And I keep checking just to make sure that I didn't go that it's not too thick. And I'm gonna use, this is from Milk Makeup, and I believe this is Boss. It's like the gel liner from Milk Makeup. And now I'm gonna smoke that, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use the same colors that I did on top. I'm gonna use them at the bottom. Okay, and this is from, forgot the name of them. This one here, I'm gonna put it on the description box. And again, now this is my favorite. This is Hourglass bronzer. And again, I'm gonna bronze. This is one of my holy grail. So, and then I'm gonna do it on my nose. And my chin. And this is another one from Hourglass. Hourglass is one of my favorite brands. So now I'm gonna put the pink, a little bit of pink, and that's for highlighting. That's the same palette that I'm using. And my Cupid's bow, chin, nose, and all the areas. My forehead, my temples. And this is from Benefit. This is a Hula, and I'm using it just to contour even more. And this is Surat, and I'm curling my lashes. And this is Heroin mascara. This is a Japanese mascara. It's a waterproof mascara. And that's kind of what I'm doing there. And then from this mascara, I believe that I'm doing I'm using two of them. I'm using that one, and then I go back and I'm using the Lancome Monsieur, Big Monsieur, also waterproof. And then I go back to the other one. So I have Heroin, then I have Lancome, and I go back to the Heroin, and I'm using the Heroin at the bottom, and I'm using the Lancome at the bottom. So I like to layer my mascaras. Okay, this is a Sephora a lip liner, and this is a little one. It's like an on-the-go lip liner. And this is from Lancome. This is just so beautiful. This is a lacquer from Lancome. Oh my god, this is just, I love it. It's a stain and it just, the shine is amazing. And that's this is kind of what I have.
Okay, so this type of foundation, it's more it doesn't, your body doesn't absorb it because it's supposed to be wax. So I think the main thing about using this foundation is that you become your own artist, because you have to make sure that you use the right colors. Like I use some of the colors here, and I use some of these colors too. So I'm using all of these in order to accomplish what I have on right now. And it's really different, but like I said, it's definitely, you can make it exactly to your skin color. And also it doesn't absorb it because it's a wax. And like I said, it's I don't know if you can see it, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful color. Okay, so this is what it looks like from close. And I have hyperpigmentation in certain areas. So it covered, you can put more, darker or lighter, depending on the color that you want. But also, you can use this, the color correctors, in order to correct whatever, you know, darkness, redness, and whatever you wanna, you wanna use. So like I said, this is really nice for like you create your own, like you literally create your own foundation. I use this for concealer. I use this for, well, these two, I use them for concealer, for to camouflage. I mean, I literally used it for everything. And here they are. And like I said, this is just, it's really, really nice. You conceal, contour, highlight, you can do so many things with it. And they have a bunch of other ones. These are the only two that I purchased. But like I said, this is a wax, and I did my foundation. I did my eyebrow, the top of my eyebrow, just to kind of clean it up. I did a contour with it. What do you call it? And I cover a lot of my hyperpigmentation that I have. So this is like it's an amazing foundation that not many people use, but it's literally, when you have it on, it's like, some of mascara. When you have it on, it's like you don't see the what do you call it? You don't see the foundation. I use a lot of different brushes. Like if you saw it in a video, I used all of these brushes, because you want to make sure. You can also use a beauty blender, and it's supposed to be something dense. And I've seen it has to be dry in order to do it. But I decided to do the brushes, and I was kind of like brushing it. And like I said, it's when you put it on, it is like magic. So anyway, I also did my eyes using Pat McGrath. I use a lot of the Pat McGrath, what do you call it, all these little pots that she came up with. The 005, I believe. The 005 pigments, they come in all the different colors, the bronze, the silver, and the copper. So I've used some of that. And then I use this Heroin Make Super Waterproof foundation mascara. This one is made in Japan. So I put this one here and alternated with this one. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching my videos.